Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back. Round 1, and let's just show our commanders. So we're against the dual commanders. One which says whenever an opponent casts a spell, if it's the second one, they get to draw a card. And the other one is whenever you cast the first spell for each turn, they can shoot something for its mana cost at random. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to keep this hand. It's got just some pretty good cards. We can crop rotation for a fetch land if we want to for Crucible Wilds, so we'll keep this. And then we can use Crucible Wilds with Azusa and start getting lots of extra lands. And because you can play it from your graveyard, it's almost as if you're like drawing cards because you get to play a card that you wouldn't normally have access to. So it feels very much like drawing a card, at least in this deck, because we play like 53 lands anyway, so it's pretty close. We're just going to yield until end of turn, see what... Oh, it looks like they almost missed their turn. Alright, playing our Portal. If you aren't familiar with this card, it's 6 mana artifact, pay 6 mana and tap it, and you get to put any card from your deck into your hand. So it's Demonic Tutor, but you can keep doing it. And 12 mana for a Demonic Tutor is ridiculously expensive, but in a deck where you can make hundreds of mana, it's not much of an issue. So we're just going to play a Forest and pass. We can crop rotation for Ancient Tomb, and then we can get a turn 2 Azusa. But the problem with that is it just doesn't do that much. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, so we'd only have like 4 mana. And then we can use the Crucible Words to go up to 5, I guess, but doesn't really achieve that much. We'll see what our opponent does. Maybe if they put some sort of quick clock on somehow, then we might have to think about that. But I'm hoping we can use crop rotation for a fetch land. Alright, so they got 2 mana. The fixing in all these EDH decks is just phenomenal because you get access to all the original jewels and the shocks, and on Modo they're a lot cheaper than real life, so when you play EDH on Magic Online you typically don't have to have the like guild gates and crap in your deck because these are like 8 tickets each or something. It can be quite scary to crop rotation here because if our opponent just counters it then it's really bad, but I think it's fine. Don't expect this to get countered. Like if they counter this, it's not the worst thing that could happen to us. Alright, sweet. Yeah, we'll just get a fetch land. We'll go with Wooded Foothills. Again, we could take the Ancient Tomb, but I think we'd rather just do this. And we'll wait till our turn till we crack it. Alright, just do a Forest, and we will pass. We've got Sanctum of Ugin as well, so if for whatever reason whatever threats we play don't get us there, then we'll probably just go get a Ulamog or something stupidly big like that. Just gonna fetch end of turn. If you're not familiar with these two cards, it's because they are in the new EDH decks printed like fairly recently. Our opponent's gonna take either Crucible of Worlds or Genesis Wave. We also could have just taken Wasteland and went like use Wasteland and Crucible to try and lock our opponent out that way, but I think we're better off just going big than trying to grind our opponent out with Wastelands. Okay, so we get to untap. Horn of Greed is a great draw. It does make it very awkward with lands though, because if we just go Forest, fetch, play Azusa, play our second land, next turn we don't actually have a land to play off Horn of Greed. So until we draw a land, this card's not actually good. Our other option is to just not play the extra land off Azusa. So we can just go like play Forest here, fetch, play Azusa, pass, and not make our extra land drop. So next time we can go Horn of Greed, play a land, and like start get the ball rolling. I think we'd rather... Well, let's just fetch first. Azusa might not even resolve, so... there's no reason to go Dryad Arbor. So we'll just play Forest. I think we just want to play Azusa. And do we want to play the Sanctum of Ugin? I don't think we do. It's like just over 50% chance of us drawing a land, but if we don't, then I'd still want to actually play something, and we don't want to play Horn of Greed and not do anything, because then our opponent can play a land and they get ahead. So I think we just, yeah, I'm pretty sure we just want to play the Horn of Greed and the land next turn. Our opponent is going to make us sacrifice Azusa. Sure. If Azusa Lost But Seeking would change zones, it goes back to... hand, not command. Okay, we'll just see what happens. Jesus. I think that's for the tuck rule and things like that. So if your opponent puts terminuses, then you can have it go back to your command zone. Our other option was to just not play Azusa, but I think it's still just worth playing Azusa out. Alright, so they're going to play the Rakdos half of their deck, or their commander, which says, whenever you cast your first spell each turn, it deals damage equal to that spell's converted mana cost to an opponent chosen at random. I'm going to play a Guildgate, what are these called? I called them Bounce Lands. Return a land, I don't know which one they returned. Just a dual land. Underground Sea, yep. Alright, so hopefully we draw another land, which we do. We're just going to play Horn of Greed. Play the Sanctum of Ugin. Draw a card. And we'll just pass the turn back. Should have actually played a Forest there in case we drew a 1-mana Accelerant like an Arbor Elf or a Birds of Paradise. But luckily we didn't get punished. So next time we can just play an extra Forest and then cast Azusa and then try and go off. When I say go off, I mean put lots of lands and draw lots of cards, not actually win the game. It's very difficult to win the game from playing Azusa for 5 mana that turn, this early in the game. Alright, so they're playing. So we're going to take 5 here from this trigger. And then this one is whenever an opponent casts his or her second spell each turn, draw a card. So if we cast 2 spells, they get to draw a card, which is not a problem. It's only the second, it's not like for every one after the first. I'm not sure how commander damage works with both. I assume we just take 6 and that all counts. No, it's whichever one's dealt the most. Okay, so if we kill this one off and then this one deals like an extra 4, then that one will then deal. Then we'll have 6 on us instead of this 4. I think. Not familiar with these. Alright, let's go Forest. Draw a card. Summoning Trap is a good one. So if they counter our Azusa with Force of Will, then we can't just Summoning Trap, which they don't, which is fine. We get to draw a card. We're just going to always yield to this actually. What's this? Okay, sure. We drew Ulamog 1, so we've got 5, 6, 7 mana next turn. I don't know how much longer we're going to survive though. These 2 commanders are really put up a really quick clock. Hopefully they will counter like our Ulamog or something, or just something that we can cast next turn, so we can Summoning Trap into something. Because we might just have to Summoning Trap and try and find something bigger. I don't think a Regal Force is going to help us there. It's just going to be a 7 mana 5/5 draw a card. We're going to have Vampiric Tutor, which deals 1 damage to us. And what? Shuffle over and put that card on top. Okay, so they're not going to be able to play the card straight away unless they have a cantrip, which they probably do considering they're in blue. So they got things like Gitaxian Probe, Ponder, Brainstorm, Serum Visions, Sleight of Hand. There's like a million of them in EDH. I expect they're just looking for something that can deal damage at this point. We're so low. Only on 13. Opponents again going to attack us for 6, putting us down to 7. So we do really need to either do something about this clock or gain some life. Gaining life is not very easy in this deck. Forest. So for 6. So we've got 6 mana, so we can play Forest, play Azusa, but we will just die next turn to any spell. I guess we play a Forest, draw a card. I think we just want a Summoning Trap, because Regal Force doesn't do enough, because then they just need to draw anything for 3 mana. We could Genesis Wave, but it's only going to be for 4, which doesn't really hit anything. Playing our Portal will be too slow. I think we just have to Summoning Trap. Our other option is to Regal Force and hope they counter it, and then we can play Summoning Trap. Whereas if they have a counter spell and we just play Summoning Trap, then we would lose. If they countered that. I think we just have to cast Summoning Trap. It would be pretty ironic if we lost to a counterspell here. We're trying to cast Summoning Trap. See if our opponent's got anything to do. Like, if they have, like, Fact or Fiction in hand, they know one of the top cards off their deck. Cryptic. Yep, that's just going to be game. Alright, that was short but sweet. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in round 2. Peace.